We rise together. We build together. We grow together. We scale forever. Start with a spark now. It's fire in our hands. Dreams into numbers. Building empires on demand. Traffic is flowing. The leads never fail. Health, wealth, success. It's all in the scale. Scale, scale, scale. Rise up high and never fail. Scale, scale, scale. From the vision to the trail. Scale, scale, scale. Every profit, every sale. We're one. We're strong. Together we belong. Scale, scale, scale.
All right, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. This is John Garcia. And today we're going to have a great session about affiliate marketing in lieu of course, Mike not being here. As you know, Mike is going through a tough situation with his family, and we're all sending the best. But today we have a surprise. Today we have two very incredible guests, and one of them is Sonia Paez. I'm going to bring Sonia right now to us. Sonia, how are you?
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here with you guys.
Awesome. And well, today, Sonia, we're going to talk about, and everybody that is with us today, we are going to be talking about live streams and live sessions, webinars, things like that. And we're going to just get it started in a few seconds, but let me just tell you who this guy is. We all know him. He's Simon Leon. This guy is one of the best, if not the best, that I have met and had the privilege to work in the past as well. And here with Groove, he is Mr. Simon Leon. So I'm going to bring him to the stage right now. Hey, Si, how are you?
Thank you, John. Very nice words. Appreciate you. Hello, Sonia.
Well, and we have somebody also here, Mr. Matt Serralta. So, Matt, we're going to bring you in a second. Are you camera ready, my friend? So let's see. Or just going to do a voice cameo, Mr. Serralta. By the way, you're muted.
I guess he is muted. No.
I guess not. All right, guys. So let me just put Mac in the back of the stage here, and just to go into more detail, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking about, as I just said, the ins and outs of live streaming. So Simon will be the perfect person to guide that. Sonia and myself are going to be in the background. We're going to be taking a look at the questions and everything that you might need, and at the end, we're going to offer kind of just those needed nuggets that we have gathered through our experience, and to see if you guys can use them in the future. So, Sonia, I'm going to put us back in the stage for a moment, and then Simon, take it away, my friend.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Mr. John Garcia. Welcome to our mini Scaleathon here today. Hopefully you're having a good time or preparing to have one, because we do welcome you to a very, very special event where today we will be talking about affiliate marketing. If you are joining us live, do me a favor, type in #live inside the comments, or if you happen to be watching us on the replay, type in a #replay. I do want to know as well where it is that you might be watching us from. Tell us your country, tell us your time. I will start I am in Malaysia and it is 12 a.m. And I was talking to Brad Case yesterday. Some of you might know him from within the community. He says, you have crazy hours, man. And it's true. Sometimes within the Groove community, within the Scale community, we have live events until about 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. my time. My little girl is waking up for school and I'm still in my home office cranking away. But, you know, for this entire thing of internet marketing, of affiliate marketing, and especially within the Scale and the Groove platforms, I see all of this as a huge, gigantic blessing. I've been doing internet marketing for a little bit over 25 years, since 1997. And right here within this community, it's actually allowed me to be able to create something where I can work remotely, spend time with my family, build from the comfort of my own home. Many of you also know how it is. And that for me has always been something that has been extremely, extremely important, but especially so over the past few weeks. Why? Do me a favor and ask me why, question mark, inside of the comments. Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, several days ago, the lady of the house who used to, well, I mean, she was responsible for doing everything around the home. Let's just say that we had a little freak accident at home. And so unfortunately, that took her out of action for a little bit of a while. It's prevented her from being able to do anything around the house. But in addition to the, let's not even talk about it, but the massive 5-figure bill that we ended up getting as a result of the ER, the hospital, and everything else, which we're able to handle, by the way, thanks to our efforts within the Groove and Scale community. So if you're saying, hey, is it possible to make money with Scale? Are you able to get things to work? The answer is yes, absolutely. It's been helping us to build things all along the way. But in addition to all of that, you see, what I get is the opportunity to help out with everything around the house these days, from the cooking and the cleaning and to all the baby stuff like diaper changes and bathing and feeding. You know, all of this I get to do, but don't get me wrong. I'm definitely not complaining in any way, shape, or form. In fact, I see this as a blessing. I see this as a blessing because when times get tough, when unexpected things happen, I actually get the chance to be able to step up for my family when they need me. So do you also agree that if you're able to be there for your loved ones when they need you the most, that is absolutely a huge blessing? If you agree with that, type in blessing inside of the comments, because we really don't know, right? What's going to be happening tomorrow. We don't know what might happen where your family is going to need you or be there for them, just like Mike, right? These days with his mom. He's able to, because of the lifestyle that he's built for himself and the businesses that he's built for himself, he's also able to take time off to be there for his mom when she needs him the most. So with all of that, of course, a lot of it has to do with exactly what we've been building over the 20 plus years of our lives in internet marketing. But the thing is, with everything that's available on a technology standpoint, on a strategic standpoint, and especially because right now you're here in this community, it's something that anybody can do. As they say, it doesn't matter where you've been, right? All that matters is where you're going. So my question to you is, where do you want to go? How do you want to envision your 2026? Because believe it or not, we're less than 3 months away from 2026. How recent was it that we were welcoming Happy New Year 2025? It's going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible. We're going to do all these things. How much closer are most of us to those specific goals? My invitation is that for you here today, as well as for the duration of your experience here at the SCALEATHON, I want to make sure that not only are you here to learn, to absorb, to get all these different information and training and amazing details that we're going to be sharing with you, but also make it a point to take action. Because a lot of it has to do with exactly what we will be sharing with you today, because we want the same kind of blessing for you as well. We want to make sure that by the end of the Scale-a-thon, that you actually have something tangible that you can start, that you can continue, to grow in your business, in your personal life, so that you can, in fact, have that blessing for yourself. So welcome officially to this mini Scale-a-thon live stream on affiliate marketing. I'm curious to know, how many of you are brand new to affiliate marketing? If you're brand new, type in the number 1 inside of the comments. How many of you have experience or maybe even made a few sales in the past? If you have, type in the number 2 inside of the comments. There's nothing wrong, by the way, with being a newbie. Everybody was a newbie at one point in time, right? I was a newbie, Mike was a newbie, John Garcia was a newbie, Sonia was a newbie, Matt Serolta was a newbie. You see, the internet wasn't even invented when we were born, right? So it is absolutely okay for us to actually start right from the beginning. Now, traditionally, there's definitely a lot that goes into affiliate marketing, and that even includes just finding the right product or service alone. But as part of the Scale.gg community, especially if you've upgraded, because you get an even higher affiliate commission. So if you haven't already, check out the little banner that is moving right below this video. You will see exactly where you can go to take action if you haven't already. But of course, as a part of the Scale.gg community, we of course want to invite you to be our JV partners, especially when it comes to promoting the Scale launch, which right now, I'm sure you heard from Mike, you heard from Matt Serolta. Everything that we're doing right now is what we call an internal launch, but soon enough, you will be hearing more from Mike very soon about the official public launch, where you can actually be involved as well. So if you think that learning about affiliate marketing is going to be helpful for you, if you think it's going to be valuable for you, or maybe even anybody that you might know, do us a favor. Do yourself a favor, share this with them, or even tag them in the comments of this live stream post if you're on Facebook, so that they can get the benefits as well. Because as we like to say, sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. So how many of you are ready to get started with your affiliate marketing training, your first one of the day? If you are, type in a big fat yes inside of the comments. Type in a big fat yes inside of the comments. So first things first, I want to make sure that you have access to Scale.gg. Of course, you can learn all about Scale.gg right here on our website at Scale.gg. Right now, you're going to see a couple of Groovathon live streams that were done with Mike. This was day 1 when Mike introduced Sonia to the community for the first time. You can see Mr. Matt was also joining them alongside with that, but they went on for hours and hours. And right now we got about 2 different Scale-a-thon sessions with Mr. Mike Filsame and Mr. Matt Serolta, showing you a whole bunch of different apps that you will get as a Scale Plus member. So make sure that you actually sign up, make sure that you upgrade so that you can learn all about it right over here. If you are a Groove user, if you're a lifetime user, then what I want to invite you to do is to log into your account, because once you log in, this is what you're going to see right up here. Scale Plus special offer. Again, this one is only available for those of you who are a part of the Groove lifetime membership. So with that, if you are, you will be able to see this right up here. Or if you haven't had the chance to actually check out groove.cm, if you're wondering what Scale Plus is all about, I do want to invite you to go to scale.gg/go. Once again, that's scale.gg/go. And right there in here, you will be able to see exactly how you can upgrade into Scale Plus. You can see the introductory pricing right over here, $497 for every 6 months or $299 every 3 months. This is something that you will continue to learn more and more about as the weeks go on. But I do want to invite you to make sure that you're not only are you a JV partner of Groove. Not only are you going to be working with us, partnering with us as affiliates, I do want to invite you to make sure that you are an upgraded member yourself so that you will have the chance to test out everything. You'll be showing everyone exactly what it is that you are demonstrating. You will be talking with authority. You'll know exactly what to say about the Scale platform because it's something that you personally use as well. Now, this is something that I think is absolutely amazing for all of us to especially get started with, because if you think about affiliate marketing all on its own, I'm sure you can think of 101 different ways to promote, right? I mean, many of us, we might be brand new to affiliate marketing, but at the same time, we've probably heard other people talk about affiliate marketing before, right? They talk about their different strategies. They talk about their different tactics, their different methods. I'm curious to know, what are some of your favorites, or at least heard of in the past, maybe even used? Write that down inside of the comments. I want to know, what are some of your favorite affiliate marketing strategies that either you have implemented or have heard of in the past? Because of course, when you go to scale.gg/JV, scale.gg/JV, what you will see right now is that this is available already for any one of us to promote if we want to. However, not recommended because we're right now still in what we consider to be pre-launch phase. But if you want to get started, if you want to know exactly how you can get your affiliate link, for example, go to scale.gg/JV. Once again, that's scale.gg/JV. And right over here, you will see that your affiliate link is already available right over here. Okay, so this is your official affiliate link. Make sure, of course, that you're logged into your groove.cm account. Once you come to scale.gg/JV, before you see this widget, it's going to ask you to log into your Groove account. Okay, so make sure that you do that. And once you do, you will be able to find your affiliate link right over here. Now, in the future, if we do some additional scale-a-thons, if we have some additional pages that we want you to promote, if we have some freebies, some webinars that we want to give away, right? When you click on links, this is where all the different additional links are going to show up. But right now, as you can see, we only have one, right? So this link is exactly the same as this one. Once you go over here, and I'll show you exactly what happens once you click on this and you go to your affiliate link, it's going to take you directly to the homepage, which is scale.gg. So again, nothing's happening right now because it's only a preview of what scale.gg actually is. We got some replays of Mr. Mike Filsame doing some live streams right over here on Scaleathon, but this is where you would go to get your official affiliate link. So with that, on scale.gg/JV, let's go back to this particular page for just a moment, because what you're going to see are a lot of what we call traditional strategies for affiliate marketing. Some of you wrote them down, right? Email marketing, maybe blog reviews, maybe articles and article marketing. Maybe you want to create some banners around your existing websites, maybe a thank you page, maybe a logout page, social media, video reviews, Facebook ads, or even signature files. You see, all of these are very, very common strategies, so much so that we even created them within the Groove ecosystem. All these different swipe files that you can use, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Each and every single one of these, they absolutely work. And we may even go over a few of these strategies in future trainings. But today, I want to share with you the one strategy that the most gurus use, which we actually see all the time, but we don't actually reveal this to be a strategy for you as affiliate marketers, at least for affiliate marketing. Can you guess what it is? Shoot me some guesses inside the comments. Shoot me some guesses inside the comments what the strategy might be. Now, Mr. John Garcia, of course, already hinted at this. In fact, he shared with you exactly what the strategy might be. So today, I want to demonstrate to you, not just show you, not just, hey, this is a regular training and this is what you can do. You see, what's happening right now is that you are now watching one of the most effective ways to promote something, anything, your own products, your own services, information products, even affiliate marketing products and services online. Let me ask you this. How is it that the biggest marketers in the world launch their products? How do we keep our communities engaged? How do we actually deliver so much value to our members just like you so that they would want to invest to be a part of everything that we are doing? Sure, as we just talked about, funnels, they work. Social media, it works very well. Email marketing works very well as well. Blogs, videos, SEO, they all work. But what works the absolute best for delivering value, for sharing training, for even converting sales is that human touch. Something that text, words on the screen, and even AI cannot replace. I'm, of course, talking about the live events. You see, right now, me and you, we're doing this together, aren't we? This live stream, this connection, this moment is exactly the model that all the big gurus use in their launches, isn't it? And this is also the model that I want to share with you about promoting Scale.gg and any, quite frankly, affiliate offer that you believe in, because this is something that absolutely works. Think about it. How many of you were around back in 2020 with the original Groove launch? If you remember, for 2 weeks straight, we ran a Groovathon live stream that went on for 24/7 nonstop. It was just on and on and on for 2 whole weeks, and we didn't even go offline, not even for 1 second. You see, that launch, I don't know how many of you knew, how many of you know or heard from Mike himself, that launch did millions for the company. That's right, millions for the company. We had another 7-figure launch just a few months later. And you guessed it, we did it with another Groovathon. Do you notice, by the way, that every single time that Groove had a launch, we pretty much always either had Groovathons, live streams, or webinars? Even for this launch, this internal launch that I've been talking about, we are also doing consistent live streams in the form of what we call the SCALEATHON, right? Last week, we heard from Mike 2 times for the whole week. Today, I believe it's our 3rd time live this week, and next week, we're going to continue, maybe with even additional strategies, additional training, additional things that you want to learn. And whenever Mike is back, he is also going to continue on with the official SCALEATHON with more live demos of the apps, things that all of us want to hear more about, right? There is a rhyme and a reason why we do all these live events. Write this down. Live events work. Live events work. I personally use live events to promote my online courses as well. I use it to promote my client services, information products, and yes, even for affiliate marketing, for example. Let's talk about right now, shall we? You showed up live. You're engaged. Hopefully, I'm seeing a lot of different comments inside of the chats. You're paying attention. Are you paying attention, by the way? If you are, type in yes inside the comments. You see, I want to know, as you watch these live streams, as you listen to John Garcia, as you learn more from Mike, from Matt Sorota, how many of you actually feel inspired in the process, maybe even motivated to do something and get results? If that's you, type in me inside the comments. Type in me inside the comments. You see, this is marketing in action. It's live events in action. Again, there's a reason why we do it, because live events work. But here's the thing. It's awesome to be a part of a community, isn't it? We celebrate when we see more members join. When Mike is on, he's on a live stream, and then he shares live as another sale comes in. And we're all celebrating together because the community is growing. We're happy to be a part of it, right? We get to network. We get to see the community grow, and everything is going really awesome. But here's the other thing. watching sales coming in is one thing. How many of you also want to be a part of the sales making process? How many of you want to make sales, to generate commissions, maybe even make money together? If you do, type in money inside the comments. You see, this is not only my goal for all of you, it's also Mike's goal. It's also Matt's goal. It's also John's goal. It's also Sonia's goal. We want you to be committed to becoming our next success story. But it's one thing if we want it, it's another thing if you are committed. So how many of you are committed to becoming our next success story? If you are, type in success inside of the comments. Now, I'm sure you can imagine if you are going to make that commitment, you would need to make that commitment to promote, right? You need to share. You need to make sure that people know about the Scale.gg platform. But here's one thing, one very important thing that I want you to engrave inside your mind. You see, during this promotional process, I know a lot of us, I've talked to many of us in the community, they're like, I'm just not comfortable selling, right? I cannot sell. I'm not good at sales. How many of you also feel that way? If you do, type in the number 1 inside of the comments. Here's what I want to engrave inside your mind. You see, you are actually not selling. Write this down. You are transforming. You're making transformations. You're potentially even changing lives. You see, just by sharing, whether it's your stories, whether it's your strategies, your knowledge, your skills, your discoveries, anything that you might actually know. You say you don't even actually need to be the expert here. You don't need to know everything about the Scale.gg platform. You don't need to know everything about marketing. You can simply share your experience. That's the thing. Share your experience and let people know I'm learning just at the same time as you are. And I want to invite you to this community. I want to invite you to this live stream. I want to invite you to this webinar where we can work together, where we can learn together. Does that make sense? This is something where, again, you are not selling, because here's the thing. If you know of or have access to something incredible that you know changes lives, for example, Scale.gg, right? And you don't share it, what you're doing is you're actually doing everyone a disservice. You're doing everyone a disservice because you're selfishly keeping that information to yourself. You're selfishly saying, I want to be successful at this, but I don't want anybody else to know about it. Here is the incredible thing about being unselfish, about being sharing. Like write this down. Sharing is caring, right? Because when you share, you're caring about your fellow humankind. And when you share, not only are you helping other people, but with the Scale.gg affiliate program, as our JV partner, you're also making money from it. So just like Sonia, just like Pierre, just like Amy, and so many more who are leaving comments and interacting with us, this is something that you should make that commitment to do. Now, why, oh why, are all these live events so effective? Why do they work? Why is Mike always making it a point whenever he can to actually go on live and be as interactive as possible, to show his face and to show you live demos all the time? Why is it that live events work? First and foremost is that instant trust. Write that down. Instant trust. You see, in business, people will do business with you if they know you, like you, and trust you. If they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you, they're not going to do business with you, right? So with that, the incredible thing is that when you are in front of your audience, you're building that instant trust. But because you say, I'm going to be in the exact same shoes as you are, I'm going to be learning the exact same time that you're learning as well. There's this incredible new tool that I'm going to be exploring, and I want to invite you to learn this with me. And who knows, maybe it's something that we can explore and do together, right? You're building that trust because viewers see you, they hear your voice, they sense your energy, and trust is going to accelerate. And energy is very important, by the way, when you're on live stream, because as they say, when you're on camera, I think the statistic is something like 10%, right? You basically, if you're on live and you have a certain kind of energy, when they see you on camera, your energy is actually 10 times lower. So this means that you got to be 10 times more animated, 10 times more energetic. Now, I'm not saying that you always have to scream and shout. You can see that for me personally, since I'm doing this hour-long session with you, I've decided to stand up as opposed to normally I would sit in the chair and show you this and show you that, right? And talk to you, have a conversation, with John, have a conversation with Matt and Sonia. But today I'm standing up because I want to make sure that you can sense my energy. You can sense my passion about scale.gg. You know that I am absolutely passionate about this actual product, and I believe in this community, and I believe in your success as well. And we want to make sure that this shows even through the camera lens. It also provides what we call authentic connection. Again, there's that know, like, and trust thing, right? If people know you, if they get to know you, they get to like you, they get to trust you. In order for that to happen in the first place, you need that human touch that we talked about in the beginning, right? It's not just about a sales funnel or a landing page or a free product that they see on the screen. It's about interacting with you. It's about me being able to say, thank you, Pierre, for saying sharing is caring, right? It's my ability to say, yes, Amy, thank you for making that commitment. It's for me to say, yes, good marketing, success. This is in your future as well. It's that personal interaction that I have, naming you by name, for example, and building that authentic connection with you. See, unlike scripted content, live events feel real, right? It feels like I'm actually talking with you and sharing with you. Hopefully, if you have different questions, we're here to answer those questions as well. If you have feedback, if you have different things that you want to also share, your opinions, your reviews, or whatever else, we'll talk to you, right here live on the actual screen. So this is absolutely, absolutely something that you must have, that authentic connection, in order for you to ultimately convince people to buy from you, because people buy from real people. The FOMO effect. The energy multiplies. And when people are saying, oh, wow, all these different people, they've qualified for this time limited bonus. I want to make sure that I qualify as well. I don't want to miss out on it. I don't want to miss out on this countdown, because by the time that it hits 0, right when this live stream is over, or once this live event is over, or once this webinar is over, then I'm going to completely miss everything. I'll miss out on the special deal. I'll miss out on these bonuses. I'll miss out on being a part of something big at the best possible price, at the best possible deal, at the best possible offer. People don't want to miss out, right? And when you're on live in real time, well, in that case, that just makes everything real, doesn't it? Things just got real, because I'm saying, hey, you know what? The time is running out. It's not a video that they can just rewind. It's not a replay. It's something that's happening as things are going on, right? In real time. So keep that in mind. It's also a conversion trigger. Live viewers are 3 to 5 times more likely to take action on promotional links during or right after a live event. These are real statistics. Again, the storytelling, the interaction, the engagement, talking to people and saying, hey, this is going to expire. This special offer is going to expire at the moment that we go offline. Huge conversion triggers that allow people to actually take action really quick, right? Pierre saying, do you use StreamYard or something else to stream live? Right now, we are using StreamYard. Of course, there are additional ways, right? You can go directly live on the platform itself if you want to. You can go live on your phone if you want to. You can use a variety of other live streaming platforms. It really is up to you. For us right now, we're multi-streaming both on YouTube as well as Facebook at the exact same time. So that's why we're using StreamYard, but you can actually do that as well if you use Zoom. One thing I don't like about Zoom, if you are going live, is that there's this big Zoom logo at the bottom, I think left of the screen or bottom right on the screen if you're watching the screen itself, right? So I don't like that personally. So I seldom would use Zoom to go on live, but it is something that we do sometimes because we do have live events inside of Zoom. And if you ask me, if you are going to be doing live events, it might actually be better if you use something like Zoom or GoToWebinar, because that is actual real time. You see, right now, I'm on with you on StreamYard, but when I ask you to take action, right, I say, type in a yes. What is your favorite strategy, or tell me where you're from? A lot of times, I don't see the responses for maybe 15 to 30 seconds. There's a slight delay when we do this over StreamYard. So I don't get that instant interaction with you, not the kind that I want. So if you want that kind of instant engagement, people to instantly ask you questions and you can bring them up on the screen and all of that, Zoom is definitely a good option. I think if you use Google Meet, there might be an option for that. And I know that back in the day when Skype was available, we used to be able to do that as well. So with that, this is definitely something that I believe you should trust. Think about this for just a moment, because if you've ever bought something because someone went live, cool, or I want that too. Right? Has that ever happened to you? I'm sure it's happened to me. When Groove went on live, initially, that's what sold me the company. That's what sold me the product and the community. So if that happened with you as well, you saw Mike go live, for example, maybe you joined us during one of the Groovathons. Maybe you joined us last week on a SCALEATHON and you're a brand new member. You see, if you've ever invested in something, or maybe even if you're on like Amazon Live or Shopee Live or Lazada Live in different parts of the world, right? You'll notice that there's a lot of live sellers who are actually on e-commerce selling their products live as well. TikTok as well, right? YouTube as well. And that's because live events work. Live streams work. That's the power now that I want you to create. Write this down. Write this down. The reason why live events work is because they are the fastest way for you to build trust. Fastest way for you to build trust. And especially if you're going to be doing affiliate marketing, especially if it's on the topic of affiliate sales and you want to show somebody a scale.gg platform is the best way, because people will have questions. People will want to interact with you, just like Pierre asking moments ago. Are you using StreamYard? Are you using this Groove platform? Are you a member yourself of Scale.gg? You can share from experience. And when you do that, it is the best way for you to build that authenticity with your audience by driving those affiliate sales. You see, people buy from people that they can see, that they can hear, and especially if they can feel connected to. So by sharing bits and pieces of yourself, by going live not just once, not just twice, not just 3 times, but consistently, and people start to get to know you, right? They get to like you. Then they get to trust you. This is the live video strategy that bridges that connection instantaneously. So whether you're using StreamYard like me right now, or whether it's Facebook Live directly, or YouTube Live, or Zoom webinar, or TikTok Live, is your digital stage to promote authentically. Now, some of you might be thinking to yourself, well, that sounds great, but I'm not comfortable being on live, right? I'm not comfortable. I don't have experience. I'm not a good speaker. I'm not ready. How many of you are oftentimes putting off different things because you feel like you're not ready. If that's you, type in me inside the comments. You see, a lot of us are always waiting for what we call the perfect time. But in reality, if you really think about it, there is no such thing as perfect time, right? The best time was always yesterday. Always yesterday. The next best time is right now. So the moral of this point, don't wait until you're ready. Write that down. Don't wait until you're ready. Go live, maybe as soon as today. Start pre-selling, start sharing about yourself, start making that introduction, start telling stories, start building that know, like, and trust. Don't start promoting right away. You don't have to. In fact, it's even better if you just say, hi, I'm going live for the very first time and I want to see how it goes. Let me know if you're here inside of the comments. I would love to connect with you. I would love to know more about you, know more about what it is that you need help with. And if I cannot help you, I'll find some solutions that can, right? Start building that relationship with your audience. That's how you start. Go live, share your excitement, and let people join your journey, because authenticity sells more than polish, way more than a polished presentation. Now, if you are planning on going live, I want to share with you what we call the 3 types of live events. How many types? Type in the number 3 inside of the comments so that I know that you're still here with me. Pierre says, too often me, right? Too often, not ready, don't think that it's the right time. But again, there's never going to be that right time. The best time was yesterday. The next best time is starting right now. So the 3 types of live events. Let's talk about the first type of live events that you can consider if, in fact, you are ready to start taking action. This is what we call the live discovery. And if you consider yourself to be a newbie, this might just be perfect for you. Okay. The concept is simple. The concept is very simple. You just discovered a great product like scale.gg, right? You're very excited to tell your audience about it. But here's the thing. You don't claim to be an expert. You don't claim to have 25 years of experience if you haven't, right? You don't need to pretend to be somebody whom you're not. What you will be doing in the live discovery type of concept is that you will be sharing from a learner's point of view. So for example, you might say something like, hey guys, I just found this brand new tool called scale.gg that helps creators and businesses grow faster. And I'm checking it out right now live with you. Let's explore what it does together, right? So you're going through the actual process. You're going through the stages. You're finding, bugs if you have them. You're finding things that help you. You're finding things that may or may not be important to you, but then you can be interactive and start saying, hey, yeah, so is this something that's also important for you as well? Or would you probably suggest that this has a slightly different feature, right? Engage, have that interaction. That's how people start to get to know you and how you build authenticity. Now, of course, with every single live stream, every single time that you have, and this is the marketer in me, right? This is the salesperson in me. Whether you feel like you are a marketer or not, whether you feel like you're a salesperson or not, at the end of every marketing message, there's always what we call a CTA, otherwise known as a call to action. So for example, you do like a whole 15-minute thing. I've just shown you scale.gg. This thing is really cool. I only have time to check out this very first app. You can see that there's like 18, 19, 20 more that's available that I'll be sharing with you over the next several days. But for today, if you want to grab it too, if you want to follow along with me in this journey, I just dropped my link below. It's free for you to sign up. Go to groove.cm, for example, sign up for a free account. If you want to upgrade into a scale.gg account, here's the link. And of course, it'll be your affiliate link instead of just scale.gg/, go and also tell them I'll be sharing my results over the next few days. I will be exploring more things alongside with you, and I want to invite you to actually join me along for the journey, right? So make it as interactive as you can. That in itself is the concept. Now for you, here are the steps. You can, if you want to go live directly on your computer, which is what I'm doing because I got everything all set up here already. But there's a lot of people who also just go live on their phone, right? They just take their phone and it's like a little Wi-Fi selfie style video. And they're like saying, hey guys, this is something that I want to share with you today. You see, and then you can show your computer as opposed to sharing your screen, right? Show your computer. This is what's actually on the screen right now. I want you to see this. I want you to check it out. It's absolutely awesome. And this is something that I'm building over the next few days. Come join me on my journey. If you want to, here is the link, right? So make it as interactive as you can. Show them exactly your process. You can use Facebook Live. You can use YouTube. If TikTok or Instagram is your platform of choice, those are your options. Or again, if you're using StreamYard, like what I'm doing right now, you can multi-stream on multiple platforms all at once. Now, what you can also do, especially if it's a live discovery, right? One of these live discovery sessions, share your genuine first impression. Walk them through the homepage or the dashboard. Check this out. Here's the app that just recently got launched today. It wasn't here yesterday. It was grayed out yesterday, but today I see that it's live. Let's check it out together, right? Walk them through the dashboard and show them what else may be available. Talk about why you're so excited. I'm starting out in my internet marketing journey for the very first time. I've always wanted a single place, an all-in-one dashboard where I can do all of my emails and build all of my funnels and also create my blog and also have a calendar system and do all these different things without having to worry about 20 different platforms. Now everything is all under one roof. That's why I'm so excited about it, because now I know everything is connected. Everything is talking to each other. I don't have to worry about different integrations, different connections that might not even work, right? This is your opportunity to show your excitement to your audience. And of course, drop your affiliate link inside of the comments or pin them inside the comment section as well. Now here's a quick tip. Is it okay if I share with you a quick tip? If you're okay with that, type in tip, TIP, inside of the comments. Type in tip inside the comments. Now, if you go back to scale.gg/JV, what you'll notice is right over here, this is your affiliate link, right? This affiliate link, which might be a little bit long, scaleplus.groovesell.com/A/ and then a whole bunch of random numbers. If you don't want to use this actual URL in your promotion with the Groove platform, with Groove Pages, if you've already connected that to your domain name, this is something that you can do to set up what we call a redirect. So instead of saying, yep, just simply go to scaleplus.groovesell.com/A/capital W, capital Q, small u's, big C, whatever, right? You can probably tell it's not the best way to go, right? If you are already connected to Groove Pages, your domain is connected to there, then you can do exactly what we're doing over here, scale.gg/JV. scale.gg/go, scale.gg/XYZ, right? So instead of a long link, use your own branded link if you want to, right? So if let's say Pierre has a domain name. I don't know if your domain name, Pierre, is pierrenoel.com, but let's say that's his domain name. Then you can do pierrenoel.com/go, right? Then that would be such a better URL to be promoting as opposed to this long affiliate link, right? So there's a quick tip for you. If you don't have your own domain name, you can still do that. You can use tools like tinyurl.com or Bitly. Go check those out because it allows you to create shortened links as well. Okay, so that's the live discovery for newbies. Now, for those of you who might be a little bit more intermediate, maybe you've been around the internet marketing block for a while, right? And you're like, hey, you know what? I have a little bit of an audience. They do trust me a little bit. I've promoted stuff in the past. I'm not exactly a newbie. Then you can use the strategy that we're calling the live demo/case study. You see, the concept for this is quite simple. You've explored the product And now you can show how it works and what results it actually creates. So instead of saying, yep, let's take a look at this together, right? Like the original newbie method, now you've actually explored the product. You know how to build a funnel. You know how to create and integrate the opt-in forms and integrate all of that with Groove Mail onto your page and write the headlines and all that, right? Do that as a live demo. You see, this is a very similar strategy on what John actually did yesterday with courses.gg, right? Because he's like, yep, he's very familiar with it. So he and Amanda went on live and they're like, yep, so if you want to create your own course, if you want to create your own community, if you want to start selling your very first product online, this is what you would do. And John has a whole bunch of experience doing that with GrooveCart as well. If you want to, connect it with Printful or Printify, right? If you want to sell it and create your own store, if you want to start connecting it with emails and your merchant accounts and how to actually sell this and all these different tips and tricks that most people don't know about GrooveCart, he goes on live and he shows you how to do all these things step by step, right? So this is what we call a live demo. So for example, this is what you can say in today's live session. I'm going to show you exactly how I use scale.gg to create a viral growth funnel in just under 10 minutes. And in that actual live stream, all you're doing is showing one single thing, right? You're not showing every single tool. You're only showing one tool, which might be Groove Pages, for example, right? And you're not going to show them how to build 10-page sites. You're not going to show them all these advanced features and how to put on alert bars and all these different elements. You're just going to show them how to really quickly find a template that already exists within the Groove platform. And then you say, so I import this, I change this up, and in just under 10 minutes, I've created an entire sales funnel, right? Show them that in just a matter of minutes. And just like with the original one, you will have a CTA after the 10 minutes, after the 15 minutes, say, grab your free account now by going to this actual link, right? So with this, send them whatever information that you have, send them your affiliate link, share with them different ways that they can connect with you if they want to. And of course, it's a great strategy for you to continue to build that trust, because now they say, oh, so this guy or this gal, they're not just a newbie, they actually know what they're doing, and they've actually shared with me something of value, right? They share with me something that I've learned today, something that I can actually use to grow my business. I want to learn more. In fact, during the live streams, ask them, do you want to learn more? If you do, type in more inside of the comments. And when they type in more, you say, yeah, I'm seeing, Pierre and Eric and Marlene, all of you want more. So let's do this. Tomorrow at exactly the same time, we're going to go on live again, and I'll show you how you can connect this directly with Groove Mail, for example, right? So that next step in your training is a great way for you to continue to build that trust. So that is the concept. Here's the process. Just the same, right? Go live from your computer or your phone, share your impression, talk about why you're excited, and of course, drop your affiliate link. Next, let's say that you are a little bit more advanced, right? You're comfortable already. You've been doing this for a while, right? You've gone on live for the past 1 week, for the past 2 weeks. You're like, dude, I know how to do this like the back of my hand. I can talk to anyone online whenever I want. I'm just going to spit it all out, right? I'm just going to show everyone what I've got. Now you're already an advanced live streamer. This is where it gets a little bit more interesting. And you'll get there. All of us will get there. And in fact, it might take you a week, it might take you 2 weeks, it might take you 4 weeks. But once you learn the scale.gg platform, you're like, dude, this is something that is so easy. I can do this. I can do this today if I wanted to, right? Then what I would recommend that you do, and the reason for this is because it is in fact an extremely high conversion launch event format, is what we call either a live challenge or a workshop. In fact, very similar to the SCALEATHON, very similar to what I'm doing here with you today, because it's not just the training, as we mentioned, right? It is a challenge. I do want to challenge you to take action. I do want to challenge you to make that commitment. I want to challenge you in the future as we build out funnels, as we build out your pages and do some promotions online and write our first blogs and create our first courses on courses.gg, upload different content on GrooveMember, for example, integrate your YouTube videos into Groove Video. This is something that I want to make sure that you also take action on. Okay, so don't just treat this like just another concept, another training, another method. This is something that I want you to execute. In this case, what you would be doing is that you would be positioning yourself as a leader or a mentor now. Now you're in the position to say, if you need help, I can help you. Of course, it is our goal through this affiliate marketing training series, through this SCALEATHON series, that you get there eventually. Maybe even, hey, let's make that a goal, right? Let's make this a goal. Earlier we said 2025 is about to end in about 2.5 months. How about you set a goal for yourself that within these 2.5 months before the year is over, by New Year's, by 2026, you are going to actually have some kind of success, that you can speak on. How about that? Is that something that you can make that commitment in? Because again, you're positioning yourself as a leader, as a mentor, and now you're helping others succeed through the product. And just like what we mentioned earlier, please, please, please don't pretend to be somebody whom you're not. Don't lie about your results. Don't pretend that you've accomplished something which you haven't yet. You have 2.5 months to actually achieve something with this. We have enough fake gurus in the world, don't we? We don't need more. So with that, we want you to be that authentic person that we can know, like, trust, and share this alongside with your audience, where you will be helping them, helping others to succeed through this product itself. And you and I both know, we know that it's absolutely possible with Scale.gg. So as an example, you can say, hey, welcome to this 3-day affiliate challenge. Welcome to this 3-day Scale.gg challenge. Welcome to this 3-day funnel building challenge, right? You're actually showing them your expertise, what you can do, and how you can build and monetize their digital businesses using and leveraging our platform right off the bat. And just like with everything else, your CTA example, right? By joining through my Scale.gg affiliate link, you'll get instant access to my entire challenge toolkit. For example, I'll give you templates, I'll give you scripts, I'll give you plug and play systems. So now, as an expert, obviously that means that there's a lot more things that you can provide, right? There's a lot more mentorship that you can provide. There's a lot of bonuses that you can provide. Bonuses, by the way, which we'll talk more about in just a moment. So with this, that example, day 1, you can teach the core concept itself on the very first day. Let them know what the problems are. So for those of you who are in digital marketing, have been in internet marketing for a while, I'm curious to know, how many of you have 20 different products that you've signed up for, and none of them are doing a very good job in communicating with each other? You're finding trouble integrating your autoresponder into your page, and then your page doesn't work well with your blog, and you're trying to embed this video, and then all of a sudden you have all these different things that you need to integrate as part of the integration into your entire sales funnel, and none of them seem to be working well together. And on top of that, they're in 20 different platforms with 20 different plugins and 20 different logins that you don't remember all the usernames and password, and it's just a giant mess. That's on day 1, right? Day 2, introduce the solution. Scale.gg. Well, guess what? Everything now is right under one roof. In fact, let me show you exactly how that works. Here's the strategy. Here's what I do. Here's what I've learned over the last few months, the last few years, right? Show them exactly what you've learned. Demonstrate your expertise on day 3, action day. Provide them with the bonuses. Show them the testimonials. Give them the call to action. Introduce them to the community and say, yeah, we have not just me, but hundreds of thousands of other groovesters just like us, who have been there, done that, and have been in the community for the past 5 years, that are doing extremely well. And on top of that, we have some of the top internet marketing experts in the world, in the community, who are running the entire show. Right? They're experts in their own right. They own the company. They're leaders. We got people who are expert internet marketers. We got people who are expert business owners. We got people who are experts in network marketing, and they do extremely well. And they're going to show you exactly what they know. They will train you all the way from scratch. You get all of that as part of the community, right? How cool is it if now, in addition to just the actual system itself, you're actually providing them with additional incentives, additional bonuses that they can get for joining this community, especially through you, right? So absolutely an incredible strategy if you know how to do that correctly. Now, regardless of whether you choose number 1, number 2, or number 3, at the end of the night, we want to make sure that people take action after your live events, right? So here is content delivery strategies that closes the sale. What I personally use, and whether you're a beginner or whether you're advanced, your live content should follow this simple, what I call the 4C conversion framework. The first C is connect. Write that down. Connect. Open up with your story. Tell people why you care and what you've discovered. I mean, you probably can learn this just by modeling one of the best storytellers I know, Mr. Mike Filsaime, right? Every time that he's on live, you notice that he doesn't just jump right in. He doesn't just go, hey, yep, so today we're going to be talking about this, and this is what you're supposed to do. Log in right now at groove.cm or scale.gg, and this is what you're supposed to do step by step, right? He always opens up with, hey, how are you doing? Let's interact inside of the comments. He might tell you a story or two. In fact, for today, if you've noticed, John Garcia, Sonia, they come up, and then I say, hey, and when they introduce me, I come up and I say, hey, welcome. Today, we're going to be talking about affiliate marketing. I didn't jump into the affiliate marketing strategies right away, right? I didn't want to bore you with a long, elongated story of my life and where I was born and all these different things, right? But I did share with you a piece of my life. I share with you about the freak accident with my missus. I share with you how I'm spending a lot of time with my kids and how I get to cook for them and clean after them and doing all the baby stuff like bathing and diaper changes and all of that, right? And that transition into, well, all of this is possible. I'm able to be there for my family. I'm able to step up because of the power of digital marketing, the power of internet marketing, which back in the old days, when I started, was all done manually, right? Everything about all the problems that I mentioned about, the 20 different logins and all the different things that don't speak to each other, that was my life for 20 years. Until 5 years ago, I got introduced into the Groove community, and now everything works under one ecosystem, right? So with all of that, that's why I care, because it's changed my life. Scale.gg, Groove.cm, changed my life. And I personally believe that with the right guidance, with the right mindsets, with the right attitude, it can happen for you as well, for anybody who wants to. So it is absolutely a huge reason why I care, right? Why I'm passionate about it, because I am living proof that this is something that makes huge impacts on lives. Share with people what you've discovered. I discovered Scale.gg, and the learning curve just continues, right? Because with Scale.gg, Groove.cm, and all of the internal 17 different components, all the 17 different apps, it's just one app across, 20 plus now of Scale.gg components. So it is absolutely incredible. We'll be discovering brand new things each and every single day. Then the next C, talk about content, teach something genuinely useful. Now, I'm curious to know, when it comes to live streams, was it something that you were even interested in even learning? Is it something that you are interested in exploring? Is it a strategy that you have thought about wanting to embark on, or has today been an inspiration for you? Has today and the session today been valuable for you? Let me know inside of the comments. If you experienced value, type in value inside of the chat. Because if you found value, if we've taught you genuinely something that was useful, then this was the next C that we wanted to accomplish, which of course is content. It can be a strategy, it can be a secret, it can be a shortcut, or it can be a very little known method that people have used for the purpose of affiliate marketing, just like what we're sharing with you here today. Credibility, show proof, show results, or personal experience. Now with Mike, when he goes on live, I think there's plenty more opportunities for him to show you proof, the proof in the pudding, right? Other people who have actually received actual success stories, shared their testimonials, demonstrated their results. I mean, Mike himself, leveraging the power of proof, he mentioned this, right? When he was earlier this year, a little bit outside of the company, he wasn't exactly within the company anymore for a few months. He actually leveraged the different resources within Groove to recreate a brand new company with multiple different products, right? And that in itself also resulted in multiple six figures in sales. What did Mike use? Groove.cm. He leveraged what he knew, he leveraged his skills, he leveraged his expertise in AI, and then he leveraged the different resources within Groove to build the pages, the funnels, the email marketing, and all of that. And it resulted in multiple six figures. That in itself is true to life, real results from his personal experience, right? So with that adds all the credibility in the world, especially for somebody like Mike with his level of expertise. Finally, the last C, which is call to action. We talked about the CTA, right? It's not just, all right, so hopefully you found some value, just like May found some value today. Amy, you found some value today. Very awesome. We'll catch you next time. No, that's probably not how it works, right? That's not how you want to end the actual live stream. The call to action, clearly invite them to join through your affiliate link. Write that down. Clearly invite them to join through your affiliate link right now, but this might be an example of what you want to do. So hopefully today you found some tremendous value, just like Amy, just like May, and sorry for wasting the time for the rest of you. But the thing is, if you're interested in being a part of our journey, then what I want to do is to invite you to go to scale.gg/go, right? Have that call to action. Put that inside of the comments so that people can see them, just like what I just did, right? And then highlight it if you're using Streamer like me so that people can see on the screen, scale.gg/go. There you go. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you, Sonia. But yes, scale.gg/go and take that action right now, right? This is the call to action. This is the clear invitation that we're talking about to join through your affiliate link. It might be through your website. It might be through, tiny URL. It might be through Bitly. But the point is, you want to make sure that people are absolutely taking action in what they're doing. Now, here is what I've seen after many years of doing live in-person events, live streams, webinars, and other kinds of live events, right? What I've learned is that if you're able to put yourself in a position to teach first, always do that, right? Always teach first and then sell second. Your audience, from what I've seen, will always reward you with conversions that feel natural. So don't push it right away, right? So don't start in the beginning. So how many of you have signed up for scale.gg already? And if you haven't already, go and sign up right now, right? Yes, we kind of did that today, but it was more of an invitation, because if you do that, then you will get higher commissions for your affiliate promotions. So in this example, the upsell, so to speak, or the sales talk, so to speak, actually made sense. Now, in your case, if let's say you are going to do a live demo, if you are going to be sharing content, do yourself a favor. Okay, teach first, sell second. Again, people will do business with those whom they know, like, and trust. If this is the first time you've been on live, the first time that people are connecting with you in your community, then you want to make sure that you actually deliver the value first before we actually make any kinds of sales. And you're ready for your live. Let's talk about a few ways that you can actually start attracting your live audience, shall we? We've broken this down into also another 3 different concepts. The number 1 is what we call the pre-events. The pre-events. Now, with the pre-events, what we recommend that you do is that, if possible, announce your live events at least 24 to 48 hours before it actually happens. So whether it's through social media, whether it's through email, whether or not you have a private DM list or WhatsApp list or SMS list of your customers or your members or your subscribers, let them know that something is going to be happening within the next 24 to 48 hours. What you want to do after that is you want to send reminders around 6 to 12 hours before, so that you say, hey, you know what, we're going to be going on live very, very soon. Maybe even right when you're on live, if you're actually on inside of our Facebook groups, you'll notice that right when we went on live, we're saying we're live now, right? How many of you have seen that? If you have, type in yes inside of the comments. So with that, these are different strategies that you can use to maximize your audience. You can create an event in your Facebook groups. If you're on YouTube, for example, you can always create a YouTube live for the future. Many of you went there and you saw, oh, there's going to be a live stream going on tomorrow or today at 12, right? So with that, this is another way that you can get that notification out. Or of course, you can create an event page using Groove Pages. You can also post teaser stories or short reels. In fact, why don't we go over here? This is the official page for scale.gg/groove.cm. If we refresh it, let's do that for a moment and also refresh this page as well while we're waiting over here. You will notice that when you scroll down, this is live right now, right? So this is something that people can see right when they come to your page. But when you scroll down even more, what you'll notice is you'll also see previous trainings here. You'll notice some additional things, and I'm looking for it right now. If you scroll down there, a live event, right? So this is on the 8th of October, a few days before we actually went on live with Mike Filsaime. You'll see that you can see this is something that is happening in just a few days. In addition, remember the reels and the videos that we talked about? If you notice on our page as well as in our Facebook group, you'll notice that we created a few different videos, right? With Mike as well as Matt. This one is the news reporter one. And if you scroll down, this one, it was Mike parachuting in the Miami Dolphins Stadium. As well as short videos, short reels and videos that you can also do yourself. Now, if you come over here into our Facebook group, you'll notice that we also have there, right? Starting now. This was 1 hour ago, starting now. And we make sure that people within the community actually knew that this is happening. So starting now with the link to the live stream. Join us for the next mini Scaleathon live training on affiliate marketing today at 12 p.m. And this was posted 9 hours ago, right? So within the 6 to 12 hour range, we're saying, hey, don't forget, this is happening. And then we also have some additional ones where we say, hey, this is happening now. This is happening this week. All these ones that you want to be joining, right? So John Garcia, I think also right here, a couple of days ago, said that we're going to have a leadership update as well, right? So with all of these, great, clear examples of what you can do to announce all of your different live events in the pre-event phase. During the event itself, write this down. What you want to do is to provide value. Write down value. If you're not providing value, if you're not building value, then no way are people gonna know you, like you, and trust you? Know you, like you, and trust you, right? So in order for that to happen, you got to provide value. Whether it's something on affiliate marketing, whether it's about live streams, whether it's about how to promote anything online, building funnels, creating your own first course, or whatever, writing a blog post, SEO, right? Make sure that people are getting value from your training. Have that interaction. Shout out people by name. Just like when I say, hey, Amy, how's it going? Love how you model the process as you teach. So this is an example, right, of that interaction. Shouting out people by name, saying Amy, and highlighting their comments. Talking to people like Pierre, right, who's saying value, and Sonia also saying value. So with all of that, you are engaging with the audience. You're making sure that, again, everything that we're doing is marketing in action. Simply model after what we're doing, because what we want to make sure that you do is to model after something that works. I mean, why reinvent the wheel, right? It's not necessary. It's something that's been proven for multiple 7-figure, even 8-figure launches. Is something that you can do as well. Keep the engagement high. Every 2 to 3 minutes, 5 minutes max. You'll notice I always say, hey, how's it going? Are you receiving value? Type in number 1 inside of the comments, type in 3, and then also calling out people by name. This is all parts of the engagement. It's all part of keeping up that interaction to get people to continue to feel that connection. Remember, it's the connection, right? The authenticity. A video isn't going to be able to do that. A page funnel cannot do that. A blog post cannot do that. Post on social media cannot do that, right? That's why live events work. Ask your viewers to comment, or if you remember, hey, if you know anybody who might be interested in this, find value in this, it will reward them and benefit them, tag them, right? So invite people to come into your live streams through invitations as well. All of these are absolutely powerful in the strategies themselves. Okay, so post-event. The beautiful thing about the live streams that we're doing that are going on live on YouTube and Facebook is that the replay is going to be available right after it's done. So for people, sometimes they're watching it, oh, I came in late. How do I watch the replay? Well, if you're on YouTube, just come back to the exact same link where you're watching us right now. And with that, you'll be able to watch the entire video in its entirety after the live is done, right? So that's the beauty of YouTube. With Facebook, it's also doing that, but I think that they recently changed their terms of services where after a certain amount of time, the live streams are going to disappear or something like that. So we don't always depend on Facebook anymore. But right now, with YouTube, they actually keep your live streams around, so you can actually save the replay, come back to this link, and watch again if you need to. Another strategy is to download your actual live streams as videos and then make 30-second to 60-second shorts. Or if it's on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, they call them reels, right? So these are quick 30-second valuable nuggets that you can upload and then basically use that to drive traffic, use that to get engagement, use that to generate curiosity to your actual full video, right? That's actually a great strategy as well. With the replays, you can also turn them into blogs, embed them into posts, or also email follow-up telling people, hey, did you miss the live stream? Here is the replay that you can access for the next 24 hours or the next 48 hours, however long you want to make it available. Continue promoting your link with highlights, especially within your emails, especially within your blogs. Every single time that you promote, remember what I said earlier, right? The marketer in me, I would always include that promotion, that affiliate link, or that promotional link anytime that I can. So whether it is in that email broadcast, whether it is in that sequence, if I'm writing a blog post, if I'm on social media or on a video description or anywhere else, have that. Is this. Every live that you do, it becomes a video. So with every video, they become an asset that I don't know how many people you're still coming across the old Groovathon videos that we did 5 years ago, right? The live ago, and all the different things that were done this year, last year, and the year before that. The beautiful thing about the live stream environment is that the interaction stays. Even if people are watching that replay, they see the engagement going on. They see you clicking in the comments, and they themselves also start typing inside of the comments. Because if you recall earlier, I said, hey, if you're joining us live, type in #live. But if you're joining us in the replay, type in #replay. And on many of our videos, we see people in the comments, they type in #replay because they're watching us on the replay. And that in itself also contributes to the engagement. It contributes to the interaction. It helps with our algorithms as well on the social media sites, inclusive and especially on YouTube, because they want to see this kind of engagement. They want to see people commenting. And this definitely helps if you want this to be a continued thing that sells for you in an evergreen manner. Okay, do a live stream like this one time, and months, weeks, years to come, you still continue to receive sales. All right, so I know that we're scheduled only for about an hour today. We're already at 1 hour and 20 minutes. How many of you would be okay if I over-deliver a little bit more by providing you with a bonus strategy, a bonus tip? If you're okay, if you like bonuses, type in bonus inside of the comments. Type in bonus inside the comments. I promise I'll make this quick. All right. Ironically, the bonus is actually a bonus idea for you as well to provide your viewers with your own bonuses. You see, earlier, remember when we said, yep, so when you're doing your live demos, when you're doing your challenges in the CTA, you tell people to go take action, and you include your testimonials, you tell people about your bonuses and why they should sign up from you. You see, with this, it's very, very important, especially if you are an affiliate. Why? Ask me why inside of the comments. Well, I'm glad you asked that question. You see, bonuses has always been a perfectly beautiful strategy, no matter what it is that you offer. No matter what it is that you offer. Watch any webinar, read any sales letter, go check out any VSL, video sales letter, right? And you'll see that in addition to this product, this main product that the seller is selling, if you take action now, you'll also get bonus number 1, you get bonus number 2, you get bonus number 3. This is what we call over delivering, right? The value stack. Make sure that now this is something that's worth like $1,000, $10,000, $50,000, but today only you can get it for only 497 USD. And that in itself is a time-proven effective strategy for conversions, especially for that urgency, right? You can only get this bonus, you'll qualify for it only while we're on live. But you see, as an affiliate, and I see Pierre, May, Amy, Sonia, you're all interested in wondering why. Why is it that as an affiliate, it's especially important for us to offer bonuses as well? You see, because now you're not offering your product, where you possibly may be the only one who is selling it or offering it, right? Now you are potentially competing against dozens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of other affiliates. And they, sure, will have their own audience. They will have their own expertise. They will have different value for different kinds of individuals. But if, let's say, for example, the same person who is watching my live stream also happens to be watching your live stream. And now they're thinking, should I sign up with this guy or should I sign up with you? How are you going to differentiate yourself from not just me, but everyone else? What you want to do is offer your own bonus packages. You see, what you want to do is think of different niche that fits in your own particular area of expertise and also attractive to your audience. You know your audience the best, right? For example, I know that for today, I'm talking to people who are interested in affiliate marketing, who are a part of the Scale.gg community, who might even be interested in doing live streaming as a strategy to get more sales, to promote anything that they want, including affiliate products, including Scale.gg. What is going to be relevant to you? So, for example, I can say, if you sign up through my affiliate link right now, if you're interested in learning more about affiliate marketing, I actually have a 2-day course that I recorded live in front of an actual audience with students who took action. And that is a course that I normally sell for $900. But when you sign up through my link, you get that for absolutely free. For an audience who is interested in affiliate marketing, don't you think that would be very valuable to them? Oh, but wait, as they say, there's more. You're here and we're talking about the strategy for live streaming. If you're also interested in becoming a professional speaker, if you're interested in learning the skills of a professional speaker, where when you do go live, it will 10x your conversions. You'll make so many more sales, and it will continue to generate more evergreen sales for you from your live videos as time goes on. I also have this live course that's going to be happening in 4 weeks' time. I'm also selling that for $997, but when you sign up for Scale.gg through my affiliate link today, this is yours for absolutely free. How many of you think that that is also extremely valuable? So again, the value stack, right? Not just one bonus, not just 2 bonuses, but exclusive training access. Only those who sign up actually get access to my entire full training. This needs to be an extremely, extremely valuable piece of content, okay? A valuable bonus. Private chat group. Another great bonus is if you say, hey, I want to make sure that you get the support that you need. I'm building my own community, and so should you. And when you do that, you're inviting them into your own community or a Telegram channel for those who join, and you say, you'll get my help, you will get my expertise. If you have questions, if you need support, I will be there for you, right? And especially when you're in different communities, people have questions all the time. They want to make sure that you're able to provide them with additional help. If they have questions, if they have things that they need step by step, right? So provide the additional training, additional support through a community. There's also a potential.
Right, and one more thing real quick. I think one of the best thing of doing that is you now, by the way, hi everybody. You're now also making it about yourself, right? Not just your product you promote. You get people to get to know you, and that's how you start building a group of fellowship. And people that's going to want to hear more about you very specifically, right? So I think I can't stress enough how having a bonus, even if it's a coaching session or any of those, ideas you can have, make it about you too. Get people to know you and go online and talk about you specifically, and that allows you to do that. It's a very effective tool to do that as well. Oh, sorry to interrupt there, Simon.
Yeah, no worries. We're actually pretty much done. So you're welcome to stick around and welcome to chime in.
I'm going to have a couple notes here at the very end for you guys.
So. Sure. Thank you. So these bonuses, of course, add perceived value to you, as what Matt just added, right? This helps you to build your own brand, your own credibility, your own authority in your space. Definitely something that all of you should use. And especially if you happen to do this effectively in a live event environment, when you make your offer unique enough and you drive that urgency, the sales are going to start flooding in. All right. So with that, this is your time. This is your opportunity. I personally believe that every time that you go on live, and this is why I do it for my own businesses, for my own side hustles, for the different projects that we work on. That's why Mike does it. That's why Matt is a part of it. That's why we're all doing it as a team, as a community, because each and every single time that you go on live, it is your launch. Every single time that you go live, you're launching something. You're launching your brand. You're launching your trust. You're launching your potential income, right? So don't overthink it. Do not overthink it. Just show up, be real, share your value, because every time that you go on live, it is your opportunity to share something that you believe in something that you're promoting. For example, scale.gg, right? Your energy alone, your passion is going to show through it. Hopefully you see how passionate I am about this community and this product and your success as well. When you have that kind of passion, your energy alone becomes your best marketing asset. So right now, I know that we are in the pre-launch phase. I know that we are getting you a little bit excited, right? About what's going on, about the different things that Mike and Matt are going to be talking about. But I do want to invite you, even if you're not promoting anything right now, take this challenge. If it's one thing that you want to do to make that commitment to become a top JV partner for Scale.gg when you're ready to do so, within the next 24 to 72 hours, go live for just 5 minutes. Go live for just 5 minutes. Talk about what you learned today. Talk about what you're excited about. Talk about how you're using Scale.gg, how long you've been a part of the community, how you're planning to use this to change your life this year and next year and beyond. How you're planning on building a community of like-minded entrepreneurs and marketers just like you, so that you can learn and earn together, right? Go make that commitment to take this challenge. And when you do so, do us a favor. Do a little hashtag scale.gg, maybe tag me, maybe tag Matt, tag John, tag Mike in the actual training itself, so that we can go there and support you as well. All right, so as final words for today, before you actually go live, make sure that you already got your scale.gg account. You have got it upgraded. You got your affiliate link. Again, go to scale.gg/JV. If you check out the little ticker right underneath me that is moving, you will see all of the exclusive links there, as well as the call to actions that you need to take in order for you to not only upgrade your account if you haven't already, but also sign up as a JV, get your affiliate link, and start your live journey with confidence with us today. Because the next launch,
that's where I'm going to jump in real quick. Man, Simon, what a great presentation. But everyone, I want to make sure you know that you cannot promote Scale Plus yet or Scale GG yet, okay? We are going to do a launch, and because you guys were on that live today, we are going to collect your information, and you'll have the opportunity to even promote pre-launch, okay? But it's not ready, right? To be very successful, when you're going to go out and promote Scale, you're going to want stuff like, you know, you're going to want the swipes. We'll get into more details, but there's a lot of material we're going to provide you to help you succeed with the launch, including a landing page and videos and all that kind of stuff that are not there yet today. So we're all preparing for the launch. Right now, we're only working with internal customers of Groove. So heads up, do not promote Scale GG yet. It's not ready for prime time. Now, it's going to happen quickly. We're kind of waiting to see, you know, how the next couple of weeks are going to shape out with everything that's going on. But when we're ready to promote, we'll let you guys know, right? Plus, we're going to have another training session before then. And we're going to have prices, right? So even if you could promote while, you know, it's an active launch, so you can earn the prices, right, at the end of the launch. So I want to make sure that nobody starts promoting. But in another hand, it's a good time to start preparing for it, right? It's a good time to start doing all those things that Simon mentions, and, you know, start getting your community active, start getting all those things, start getting your Facebook group going, etc., everything Simon mentioned. But do not give the Scale GG link yet. Do not start to promote. You can start getting people excited, but we're going to do that when we have the official launch. We're going to have like a SCALEATHON. We're going to have all kind of cool stuff going on, and that's going to make it so much easier for you guys to promote anyway, because you're going to have the full backing of us behind you and all kind of material with it. So heads up, do not start to promote. We're starting this training to help you guys prepare for whenever you're going to be able to do it, whenever you're going to want to do it. But as of today, October 18th, it's not ready to be, it's not the right timing yet. So bear with us. It's not going to happen in a very long time. We're talking about 2 to 3 weeks, and you guys will be able to really promote this product and hopefully be very successful alongside of us.
awesome.
Back to you,
So
Simon.
again, Yeah, thank you, Matt. So again, yep, we are in pre-launch right now. But even if you go and you check out your affiliate link, what you'll find is that people cannot sign up anyway on the homepage, right? So right now it's a good time for, as Matt mentioned, start preparing, start engaging with your community, start preparing yourself mentally for promotions, because live streams is just one strategy for affiliate marketing. How many of you want to learn more strategies for affiliate marketing? If you do, type in more inside of the comments. And if we get enough mores inside of the chats, we're going to prepare and plan for some additional training sessions for you on multiple other methods of affiliate marketing that you don't want to miss out on. All right, so very cool. We're seeing a lot of mores inside of the chats. We will be discussing that, Matt and myself, as well as John and Sonia behind the scenes, to share with you some additional strategies in our upcoming training. But speaking of John and Sonia, what I want to do is to put them on the spots, bring them back on stage, because I know that they have a lot to share with us, a lot more to share with us, right? So thank you, John, for helping out in the background. Thank you, Sonia, for being around. And thank you for Matt for jumping in as well. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. What do you think, John, Sonia? Any additional tips? Anything that you want to add in the training itself?
I want to leave the to Sonia, ladies first. So Sonia, let me hear your input. I think we're all waiting for that.
Yes. Thank you, Simon. Oh my gosh, this was so great. And it's funny because live events is marketing in action. It's marketing in action. I was thinking that I've been doing my business, and before COVID, basically I did everything in person. And in 2020, that's when really, we needed to learn how to work it. And I was thinking I was doing a lot of live events, and then we just went back to be like in person. But I realized that this is so rich that we got to get, I'm so excited. I wrote so much, but this is about changing lives and having this opportunity. It's a way to learn, but a way to keep changing life. Having the ecosystem together, having everything in one platform. I was so afraid to go out and create this, because that was my dream. And now that I have it all in one place, I feel like it's no way that you can miss out.
Definitely. And just like Sonia said, it's a tool that you have everything in it. Right now, and I'm going to just make a small comment. Simon, as always, you rocked it, man. It's always a pleasure to see how you do your thing. And just by the comments of people, just amongst ourselves, I think this back to left and front to right, as I used to say it, because you lived it every day. You have done this for so many years. And it was a great presentation. And coming back to what Sonia was saying, is definitely something that we already have one tool. Everything is in our hands. All that we have to do is take action. And as I always say, before you take action, find out why you want to do it. Remember, don't chase the money. The money will chase you if you just change the perspective. If you do it with a why behind it, if you have a reason behind it, not just for the pure money, it will change your life and the money will follow. So, Sonia, Matt, Simon, anything else before we wrap up? Right now it's 1:37. You want to go for probably another 2-3 minutes for questions? What do you guys think?
Well, I know I have next week, I'm going to be learning how to create a funnel. So I'm excited about that. So I know you all want to be there and learn together with me with the new e-commerce. So I'm excited.
Yeah, guys. So we wanted to mention that, right? It was a surprise, but I'm glad that you mentioned it. So yes, we're going to have Sonia. She's going to be working with us in how to create a funnel, how to actually interact with the tools, and pretty much get it done from the get-go using the Scale GG and the Groove tool. So that's amazing. It's going to be a good, exciting next week. Matt, anything that you want to add?
We can hear you.
You're muted, my friend.
All those get to me, but I thought it was a really good session. Sorry about the introduction where I got on stage and said, "Turn off the camera. I don't want to be on." But I thought it was great. Simon, again, wow, thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you again shortly. Come back to the Facebook group. A lot of announcement, a lot of apps are going to come live more and more on Scale. Scale.io. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye. on Scale Plus. You're going to see that as you log into your Groove dashboard, and more surprises to come here in the next few days. So thank you guys for being here today.
Awesome.
Simon. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Sonia. Again, thank you, Sai. It was incredible. Now, anything else? Closing words, Sai, so we can actually wrap it up at exactly the 139, 140. So as always, you always over-delivered. So we went a little bit over, but it's always great to hear you. So take it away, my friend.
Of course, take action. I mean, everything is a learning process. Everything is all about implementation and execution. But what I do want is for Sonia to have a final word today, because I know that for Sonia, this is right down your alley. I mean, you cannot be the number 2, like at the top of any network company without having skills of sales and live events and that connection, the human touch that we've been talking about. So I want you to have the last word. Share with the community something, and then we'll let you close it off.
You know what? I was thinking that it was impossible to connect with people as much as you do in person. But knowing now that through these tools, having everything in place, we can really make a difference. And of course, this is about changing lives. And I think we are changing our lives, but we are helping others to change their lives. So I'm so excited, and we can wait to see you being part of our team, build this together, and be successful together. We can make it happen. So let's get to action. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
All right, everybody. Have a great day. Sai, thank you. Thank you, Sonia. And have an excellent rest of your week.